Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is a video series I do called Transfer Tuesday, where every Tuesday I share our progress towards our financial goals for the year. So this year we had two big financial goals that we were trying to achieve: maxing out my Roth IRA with the full $6,000 and paying down our mortgage to be able to drop the PMI insurance by the end of the year. So as of last week, we finished maxing out the Roth IRA with the full $6,000. So starting in July now, we will be able to focus solely on the mortgage and then some additional financial goals we have with starting some new sinking funds. So for this week, also being the first of the month, that's when our mortgage process is, on the first of every month. So as I've mentioned in previous weeks, when that mortgage payment processes, we have an additional $100 on top of the payment that's kind of just built into it. So the payment, what our normal is, includes the extra $100 on that principal. So when we look at our normal payment, we had $695.73 of the payment go towards the principal. Again, as I've mentioned in previous videos, we are still paying a lot more in interest every month than we are on principal with our standard payment. But like I add extra towards that principal to help us achieve these goals. So on top of that $695 is that $100 that is built into that payment. So when that cleared my account, we were able to see what our balance is as of after that payment cleared. So that brought us to $343,160.08, which is 17.3% of the way to the 20% to be able to ask to have that PMI removed. So this is where the game I like to play with myself to be competitive and keep me moving and keep me motivated. So when I look at that amount of the $343,160, I know that I need to pay at least $160 in order to get that below $343,000 to be able to mark off an X on my grid that I keep, where every $1,000 I track and cross out with an X as we work our way through that $22,000 in principal to be able to ask to have that PMI removed. So I typically round up. I don't do just $160. So for example, for this month, I actually rounded that up to $175. So that was what I did for Transfer Tuesday today. So that will bring us in just below the $343,000. So since that is our only big goal left for this year, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to handle every week for the rest of the weeks, because previously it was just that first week of the month where I would focus on the mortgage, do this, and then the rest of the weeks I was working towards the Roth IRA. So like I mentioned, though, we have some sinking funds that we want to start establishing, and that's an extra $300, $100 into 3 different accounts that we want to do. So that can be some of our progress. I can still work towards this, but we're also trying to save up. We're thinking about taking a vacation in August, rebuilding just some of our savings that we've kind of spent down some of. So that's kind of where we're at. So we will take this week by week, but I will continue to share what our goals are and what our progress is towards those goals. So we still have quite a ways to go on this mortgage and getting that PMI removed, but we have some additional reimbursements coming, so that will help towards these goals as well. So I hope everybody had a safe and happy 4th of July. We went up north, my brother got married, and we got to spend time with family, so that was really nice. So just getting back into the swing of things at home, and just doing a quick update on our Transfer Tuesday for this week. So that will do it for me, and I will fill you in again next week with our progress. Have a good week.